All right, we continue in the discourse about Josephus' discourse to the Greeks concerning Hades.
Oh. Alright. In Josephus with verse 5 at the bottom. We have therefore believed that the body will be raised again, for although it be dissolved, it is not perished.
Same thing Job said.
Now, for the earth received it, remained and preserved them, and while they are like seed and are mixed among the more fruitful soil, they flourish.
Same analogy that Paul used in 1 Corinthians.
And what is sown is indeed sown bear grain, but at the mighty sound of God the Creator, it will sprout up.
That trumpet we was talking about earlier.
And be raised in a cloth of glorious condition, though not before it had been dissolved and mixed with the earth.
Same exact thing Paul said in 1 Corinthians.
So that we have not rashly believed the resurrection of the body, for although it be dissolved for a time on account of the original transgression,
meaning talking with Adam,
it exists still, and it cast into the earth as into a potter's furnace, in order to be formed again, not in order to raise again such as it was before, but in a state of purity, and so as never to be destroyed any more. And to every body shall its own soul be restored. And when it hath clothed itself with that body, it will not be subject to misery, but being itself pure, it will continue with its pure body and rejoice with it, with which it having walked righteously now in this world, and never having had it as a snare, it will receive it again with a great gladness.
Right, and if you get reincarnated multiple times, then you're gonna have more bodies than souls.
Yeah.
See that? Every one soul has that one body that it was in. Okay?
It will receive it again with great gladness. But as for the unjust, they will receive their bodies not changed.
As for the unjust, this is what's going to happen to the unjust.
Not free from disease or distemper, not made glorious, but with the same disease wherein they died, and such as they were in their unbelief. The same shall they be when they shall be faithfully judged.
Looking like the Thriller video.
Yeah.
They'll come out the grave with all this distempers and diseases that they died with on them. Go ahead.
You want to go to 1 John?
No, keep going.
Okay. For all men, the just as well as the unjust, shall be brought before the Most High, the Word.
I got it. Go ahead.
Okay. For to him hath the Father committed all judgment, and he in order to fulfill the will of his Father, shall come as judge, whom we call Christ.
See, that's talking about when he said,
God the Word.
He said God the Word. Who is God the Word right here in Josephus? Go to John 1:1.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shah HaMashiach the Christ is God the Word. Alright?
For Minos and
Radmathus.
Radmathus
It's some kind of Greek god, and Josephus is about to tell him, man, that's all BS.
are not the judges as you Greek do suppose.
Yeah, all right, Greek philosophy and Greek gods and all that. He said it ain't like that as you suppose, because he said God the Word is gonna judge the people. Let's see who God the Word is real quick, simple and easy. This is John 1:1. It says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. We're gonna go to verse. We're gonna jump down. You can read the whole thing if you like. We ain't trying to hide nothing. We just skipping down for time purposes. This is verse 14 right there, John 1 and 14. It says, the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. All right? So God the Word right there is talking about Yahweh Shai the Christ. All right?
You want to,
Not right now, not right now. How he is the wisdom?
yeah,
Not right
you
now.
can. Okay. But he whom God, even the Father, had glorified, concerning whom we have elsewhere given a more peculiar account for the sake of those who seek after truth. So basically saying they gave, not in this one, but in another reading, then he go more into Yahweh Shai. So that he's saying you want to read about it, you read out. This person, exercising the righteous judgment of the Father toward all men, has prepared a just sentence for everyone, according to his works, and whom judgment seat when all men and angels and demons shall stand.
Everybody's coming back. Like I said, you got men, angels, demons, Satan. All right, they delegating to us right now. But at that last judgment, they all gonna exit stage left and come sit in the stands in the audience and watch the Yahweh Shai judge everything. Everybody's gonna be judged. The Most High got to put everybody in order. All right. With that, this is John, Saint John, 5 and 20. It says, for the Father loveth the Son, and showeth him all things that himself doeth, and he will show him greater works than these, that ye may marvel. For as the Father raiseth up the dead, and quickeneth them, even so the Son quickeneth who he will. For the Father judgeth no man. Understand, it says, the Father judgeth no man, but hath committed all judgment unto his Son, that all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father. He that honoreth not the Son, honoreth not the Father, which hath sent him. So the Most High ain't gonna judge nobody. All right? He committed all judgment unto his Son. You see that next precept? Now we're gonna go to that's what I was saying. Go to 30. Oh, matter of fact, yeah, we're gonna read on this John 5 and 24. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation, but is passed from death unto life. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of God, and they that hear shall live. For as the Father hath life in himself, so hath he given to the Son to have life in himself. And hath given him authority to execute judgment also, because he is the Son of Man. Marvel not at this. Cats don't believe in the Son. Marvel not at this. For the hour is coming in which all that are in the graves shall hear his voice, and shall come forth, they that have done good unto resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto resurrection of damnation. Just like Josephus said it, man. Alright, you already read this? Let's read that underline part.
Okay. The person exercising the righteous judgment of the Father towards all men hath prepared a just sentence for everyone.
Right, this is Acts 17 and 30. It says, in the times of this ignorance, God winked at, and now commandeth all men everywhere to repent. He commands all men everywhere to repent. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 tells you the Most High wants all the other nations to repent also. Okay? Because it said all men everywhere.